Breaking news. Deshaun Watson has formally requested a trade, and we are going to go through on this video right now on how we got there and how he wanted to trade. What's up, y'all? It's your boy DSD, and we're here with another edition of our YouTube. And if you're new here, we cover all sports stuff on this channel. It could be anything. Funny stuff, serious stuff. Doesn't matter. If it's sports related, it's going to be here. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that bell so you don't want to miss anything coming up. So on the other side, we're going to be going over why Deshaun Watson wants a trade and where it came from and how it started. See you on the other side. What's up, y'all? It's your boy DSD, and we're here with another edition of our YouTube. So we are starting off today with absolute guns blazing. Deshaun Watson finally gives a formal request to be traded from the Houston Texans. So there was a lot of, speculation that he wanted to trade. I'm not sure if there's a formal request. There is now. Adam Schefter tweeted it. It's a done deal. He wants out. And I would be willing to bet a large money wager that he will never play in a Houston Texans uniform ever again. He holds all the power. The team holds no power. And truly, in my opinion, he should go for that and get traded because the Texans are just ruining his career. And I have a lot of things to back this up. So let's go into how we got here. We all start with the day he gets drafted by the Houston Texans was where this all started. They had poor management at that time, poor ownership, and then they bring in Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien's a disaster. It's clear. He's a disaster. He is an overrated coach, and he's been overrated for multiple years. Then they trade DeAndre Hopkins for literally nothing. In return, they get David Johnson, who kind of stinks and is just a ton of money on the cap and really just ruins the team spirit by trading DeAndre Hopkins. It kind of sucks to be David Johnson's situation because he obviously just wants to play football, but listen, it's a bad trade. It's like really bad. So that's where we start. And then they bring in a guy named Jack Easterby, who was on the Patriots. He was like a personality coach or something. Really, I'm not really sure what his role was. It was basically just to give you the right and wrongs, and it was really weird role on the Patriots. But then it goes to the Texans and does the same exact thing. Something kind of changes. He's really getting tight with ownership. He's starting to really... Then all of a sudden, the team is listening to him, and he's making decisions. So basically, he was the reason why they traded DeAndre Hopkins. Bill O'Brien got the axe for it. Bill O'Brien had to get fired anyways, but the truth is, it wasn't all Bill O'Brien's fault. Now, Jack Easterby brings in his guy, Nick Caserio, from the Patriots also, and they're just building this type of culture that they want. They are done. They're going to have to strip it from the beginning, from the down on the bottom, because trust me, nobody wants to be on the Texans right now. That's why they hired their head coach that they hired. His name is David Cullins, and the truth is, he's just a lifelong worker in the NFL. I really probably respect the guy. He's been in there for a long time. He finally got his shot, and he's just happy to get the job opportunity. He's probably underqualified. It just feels like a lame duck situation where they're just putting him in to fail. And the only reason why they hired him compared to everybody else is, well, first, no one wanted the job because it's just a terrible situation right now. And they want to make sure that they have all of the control. So if the coach is a little bit vocal, it's not a good fit. That's why some of the greatest candidates didn't go there or even get interviewed there or even wanted the job because it's a disaster. It wasn't a good fit, all that type of stuff. So that's where we start. Then we really look into how Deshaun Watson really has been great for the past couple of years with absolutely no receivers and Will Fuller. Bad coaching, all this type of stuff. It's not Will Fuller's fault because actually Will Fuller's not a bad player, but he's going to be leaving next year for free agency. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on. And let me tell you, I can guarantee it, Deshaun Watson will never play a game ever again in the Houston Texans uniform. This is my opinion. So I don't really like to go into this very much because honestly, I'm usually always wrong with this type of stuff, but I can give you a few teams that I think that should trade for Deshaun Watson. So I can tell you right now that there's probably 2 or 3 teams that shouldn't trade for Deshaun Watson. Everyone else should. So it's like the Chiefs, Seahawks, and that's really it. Everyone else should trade for Deshaun Watson. He's that good. So instantly he makes you a contender. And honestly, he may actually have the most leverage I've ever seen out of a quarterback because he's a no trade clause. So he can go literally wherever he wants. So basically wherever he picks to go, that team's going to have to give up very minimal for him because he is not going to play again for the Houston Texans. It's just a waiting game now. It's similar to the James Harden situation, but it's a little more toxic. It's just he's out 100%. So I think that, so as of right now, as of like, literally January 28th, he wanted to go to the Jets and the Dolphins. That was like his places as of now. So I added it to the list. I added some teams that I think he should go to as well. I think he should look into the Falcons, the Pats, the Steelers, the Jets, and the Dolphins. I mean, in the 49ers, there's a lot of different other teams, but in my opinion, the Steelers and the Patriots are the best fit just due to, cultural stuff. The Patriots don't have a ton of offensive weapons, but they'll make it around him because that's how good he is. But if he wants to be good tomorrow, he should go to the Steelers. The Steelers are going to have plenty of options. Their defense is good, and everything is good in the Steelers. They just need a quarterback upgrade. If they had a better quarterback this year, they probably would have went much farther. No offense to Ben, but he was bad down the stretch. So, the 49ers is a really good place for him too, the Falcons. There's like a bunch of places. There's a lot of places I'm not even considering, but trust me, everybody should want to get Deshaun Watson because he's that good. The guy is a special player. So that's really it, guys. So hopefully you really enjoyed this video. Really, Deshaun Watson is done and he's out of Houston, so it's going to be an interesting conversation to kind of track, and that's really it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe down below and hit that bell and leave a like because that's really, I would just appreciate it. That's it, guys. Enjoy your day.